I awoke, drenched in sweat today. My past memories are haunting me even in my dreams. I should not have returned. I cleared my thoughts and decided to carry on with what I had begun. I set off for our family's manor in Wales so that I could finish what William couldn't. I hope Eleanor will not refuse my visit. I don't even know whether she'll still remember me. According to William's diary, the next key must be somewhere at the manor. I have to obtain it. However, I have no clue as to where to start looking. The grate is locked.
Alright guys, welcome back to Black Mirror. Now, what were we doing? It's been a while, it's been quite a few days since I've done the last thing because of reasons. But we were looking for the second key, weren't we? Yeah, the second sacred key. Which took us all the way to Wales, was it? To some family in Wales, I think. I really should have, like, checked the previous video before starting this. I'm a horrible idiot. Would have been perfect if I just did a quick recap, but no.
The upper spikes look as sharp as the lower ones.
I only see one row of spikes. I'm not too sure what you're talking about, buddy.
There's no going this way.
Hmm. Yeah, it is the Welsh Manor, I see. Alright. I'm not too sure if that's supposed to be a given name or just the fact that this is in Wales, but... the only thing that's really to interact with seems to be the door, so...
Hello? Is anyone there? No one heard me.
Yeah, that's kind of what a doorbell is for, you idiot. I'm just trying to, cover all bases.
The grate is locked. Locked.
You don't say, buddy. Let's try the bell.
I'll wait for a while.
You do that.
Maybe the ringing was too short for anyone to hear me.
Well then, ring it some more, you deaf bastard. Come on. Come on, just pester the people. Go for it.
Maybe the doorbell doesn't work. I can't hear it from here.
Well, you seem to be standing like a million miles away from the actual house. So I wouldn't be surprised, but still. Just keep at it, buddy.
The doorbell must be broken. Otherwise someone would surely have heard it.
I see.
Nothing.
I see. He does keep giving us new bits of fluff text, though. I guess he's done. Yeah, he's done. Okay.
It seems that the wires inside barely connect.
Then connect the wires.
It seems that the...
Come on, you're like expert technician. You can do this, buddy. No, Well then.
The grate is locked.
Yeah, it seems like the first thing I'm gonna have to do is get inside this godforsaken place, and that's gonna be a whole endeavor, which is kinda, to the game's point. As how everything goes.
Locked.
Nothing is ever easy for Samuel. Poor bastard. Let's see, can I use...
Maybe if the blade were thinner.
Okay. But it isn't. So I don't think I have anything to make the blade thinner.
No, that
Uh,
no, that won't do.
maybe if the blade was thinner. What?
No, that won't do.
What does that even mean?
No, that won't do.
Is there anything I've missed? Oh, hello.
The left leg of the statue is broken off.
Okay, so?
There's a nail stuck in the column.
Ah. Well, that's very obtuse.
It wasn't at all hard to pull out.
Alright, let's get ourselves electrocuted. Come on,
A
buddy.
little metal nail.
Let's do it.
I'll try to stick the nail under the doorbell so that it connects the wires.
Yes, master technician. Look at him go.
That seems to have helped. Someone's coming.
Take your time, buddy.
What do you want, sir? Madam
Um,
Eleanor is not expecting anyone today.
I am Samuel Gordon from Black Mirror. I am here to visit Eleanor. Take me to her, please.
cover
I'm
before my
sorry, sir,
stature.
that's quite impossible.
What do you mean?
Pardon me. You said you were a Gordon?
Yes?
Yes, Samuel Gordon.
I'm
the
extremely
son of Randall
important.
Gordon.
I'd like to trust you, but I can't. There have been some problems recently, and I've got to be very careful about who I let in.
I see.
Maybe if you could prove your identity somehow, sir.
I must say, I expected a warmer reception.
I'm sorry, sir, I must insist.
Okay, then just show me your wallet. Come on, buddy.
Sir, I have served Madam for over 12 years, and I am completely loyal to her.
All right, no problem.
Oh, I just can't give the guy some money. Come on, what kind of bullshit is
I can't
this?
wait the whole day.
Oh, give me
I've
a
got a lot
second.
of work to do in the garden.
Buddy, Jesus, what a dick. I was reaching for my... God damn it, this is gonna be a whole thing. Okay, buddy, you do know I'm just gonna annoy you again, right? You do realize this is gonna happen.
I hope he's going to let me in this time. I haven't traveled the entire day, only to be left standing in front of the gate.
Okay, yeah, listen here, you little dick. You're just gonna have to keep walking back and forth, so what is the fucking point in leaving?
Oh, is that you again,
Yeah,
sir?
no shit, buddy.
Can you prove you're a Gordon?
Listen, I have a thing.
I hope you will find this to be sufficient proof of my identity. It's William Gordon's mourning card. He is one of the reasons why I have come.
Of course, sir. I apologize for the disbelief.
As you should.
Some hoodlums tried to rob us a short while back, hence the extra caution, you see.
I understand. May we go in now?
Follow me. I'll see you inside. Pardon me, madam.
Yes, Louis. I see we have a visitor.
This is
Yes.
Samuel Gordon. He's come from Castle Black Mirror.
Oh, yes. I know who he is, Louis. That's all right. Is your memory failing you? I hope you welcomed our guest warmly, Louis.
No, he was
I
actually a
didn't
bit
know
of a
who he
dick.
was, madam, and therefore I didn't want to let him in.
Welcome to Wales, Samuel. Hopefully Louis didn't annoy you.
Yeah, you should fire him.
No, madam. He explained the reasons for his cautious behavior.
We need to be extra careful these days. We were almost robbed last week.
Hmm.
But that is probably of little interest to you.
I'm assuming
Why
not.
are you delighting me with your visit?
Can we speak in private?
Yes, I
I
kinda just want
understand.
some fuck.
Louis, can you return to your duties now?
Certainly, madam.
Thank you.
You should fire that guy. Firing people is fun,
I am
as I've
so
been told.
glad you have come, Samuel. I have not seen anyone from the family in years, and time passes so slowly.
Ah yes,
Tell
Einstein.
me, how long are you planning to stay with us?
Several days, I expect, but I don't know yet.
Only a few days.
Man just arrives and
That's
like says, you know, I'm gonna crash here, if you don't mind.
Victoria wrote about what had happened to William. I liked him very much. He was a great man. I regret not attending the funeral, but I am weak, and a long journey might affect my health further.
No.
I explained everything to Victoria in a letter. I hope she is not angry with me. Do you know whether she received my letter? I have not
Did we?
received a reply, and I do not know what to think about it.
But I have her reply here. I promised to deliver it.
Do we?
Really?
Oh, she gave that to us just before we
You are
left,
very
did she?
kind. I am not keen on waiting in uncertainty. I will read it this evening. But surely you have not come just to deliver a letter.
Oh wow, we have a lot to talk about. Okay, ladies, strap in, babe. This is gonna be a long haul. Who's this? Oh, I see.
Tell me, madam, when did you last see William?
That was a very long time ago. Yes, I do remember. He came to visit me 2 years ago, along with Robert. It was nice to see them again after such a long time.
How long did they stay?
Less than a month, I think. Why are you asking about it anyway?
I'm picking up certain pieces of a puzzle.
I see.
Do you remember any significant occurrence from that visit? Did William behave normally?
I do not remember him behaving in a... or maybe... As I recall, he was enormously interested in our family
Of
jewel.
course he was.
That surprised me. He seemed quite obsessed with it. In fact, he kept asking me about it all the time and finally convinced me to take him inside. I did not want anyone to disturb my ancestors' rest, but I eventually gave in. I don't know what he'd been after, though he did not want to answer
Yeah, me
any of my
neither,
questions,
actually.
even though I asked him directly. That day, he really did behave strangely.
William was inside the tomb.
Yeah, of course he was.
However, he found nothing, just as he recorded in his diary.
He was too much of a numpty to like find the first key, even though those puzzles were kind of easy. So he just sort of gave up and tried to find the second key. He was still too much of a numpty to figure that out as well, but I'm assuming the second key is gonna be inside the tomb, right?
I found William's personal diary, Eleanor. I read all the important records several times. He mentions the tomb you spoke about. Are you sure he did not tell you anything about it? Can you remember anything more from his visit?
Much time has passed since then, Samuel, but my memory still serves me well. He did not give me any idea why he'd been interested in that place so much. Nothing at all.
I understand. You most probably are aware of the curse that has harassed our family for so long. What do you think about it?
The curse of the Gordons? You would not believe such a tale, would you? Being a young man of the modern age, Samuel?
The chronicles state that Durgam Gordon found his final rest somewhere at this manor. Perhaps this refers to your family tomb.
I do not think so. The tomb is old, but not older than 200 years. As far as I know, the tales about Durgam reach much farther into the past. The only thing I know of him is the memorial with his name. Even if the chronicles did not lie, his grave would have certainly fallen apart a long time ago.
William knew that Durgam's key must be somewhere at the manor. I've got to get into that tomb somehow.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't say that out loud standing in front of the old lady. I'm assuming we're not gonna get in quite that easy.
Madam, do you know this man?
That's the actual picture he's holding. That's kind of
He
nice.
reminds me of someone, but I may be mistaken. Am I supposed to know him?
Oh, I believe so. It's William's protege.
James! I didn't recognize him in this older picture. I only knew him as a little boy. Oh, where could he be now?
He is in Robert's care, in the sanatorium in Ashbury.
Is he still... Poor lad. James was quite normal when he was young, but as he matured, that strange illness of his got worse. And he started to regress rapidly. That is why in the end William put him in Robert's hands. Poor boy. I'm glad you told me. At least I can pray for him.
Right, I don't think he made it. Didn't we have like some sort of weird dreams or flashbacks that the guy was kind of sleeping with the fishes?
I remember the last time I was here as well. However, I'm a little surprised that you remembered me.
Of course I remember you. I have not lived here all my life. You know, I also spent some years at the Black Mirror Castle. My memory is the only thing that still serves me well. You were very young then. I can certainly understand that you would not remember the boring visits of relatives from afar.
I would also like a word with Richard. Can you tell me where I can find him?
Yes.
Richard, my husband. I do not know. We barely see one another.
Oh.
I will tell you why before you ask. It's that damned chemistry lab of his and all those
Oh, he's a
nonsensical
chemist.
experiments.
Oh, come on, that's kind of
You
cool.
see, when he was young, he was an avowed scientist, but never made his breakthrough. Years ago, he stopped his experiments for a long time, and I thought it was for good. But lately, the old fool has returned to those silly experiments and would rather spend his time with a microscope and formulae rather than with me.
So you don't know where I can find him?
I'm angry with him right now. I'm not interested in the least what he is doing or where he is. I forbade him to carry out any experiments in the mansion because I am afraid something might happen.
That's
If you
usually how
want
it
to talk
goes.
to him, go to the old house in the garden. Most of the time, he closets himself in there with his chemicals. Surely, you will be able to find him.
Right, so he's trotting around with, basically playing Frankenstein. Yeah, I get it.
May I know which room you plan to make available for me this evening?
Louis will get the east room ready for you. It is cozy and warm.
Nice.
You are my guest.
Thank you. Do you know that after having traveled a whole day, I almost did not make it past your main gate?
Yes, let's complain
Yes, I
about
know.
it.
Louis did not want to let you in. You must forgive him. He's only doing what he has been told.
Oh, it wasn't just Louis. The doorbell doesn't work.
Oh well, this whole place is falling apart. Many things do not work anymore. The mansion is slowly deteriorating. Richard does not care about these things, and I cannot manage it all alone. I'm glad I at least have Louis to help me. Without him, the garden would have become desolate a long time ago. Would you please tell Louis to fix that silly
Oh,
doorbell?
yes.
Certainly.
Yes, please. Can I pester the hell? That's my favorite thing to do.
Eleanor, have you ever seen anything like this?
No. What is it supposed to be?
Oh, I hoped you would tell me.
I'm sorry.
According to William's diary, an object similar to this one should be somewhere here at the manor.
I really have not seen anything like it before.
Will you allow me to examine the grounds of the mansion?
Gladly. Consider yourself at home. Just tell Louis that you are my guest.
Oh, I will. Oh, Louis is not gonna hear the end of it.
Look at these pictures. Do the images make any sense to you?
No, I'm afraid they don't. So what do the symbols mean?
I'm not sure myself, but I hope to find out. I think I'll go now.
Right, and that's about it. It seems like we are ready to explore an entirely new mansion. Great. I just got done heading over the entire first place. Now I gotta do it all over again. And there's a lot to explore here, I assume.
Eleanor and Victoria have been friends for many years. Her father was a piano virtuoso.
Wait, but how are they family? They're just family friends, right?
He plays beautifully. Eleanor and Victoria, her father...
Right. Before I start exploring, let's see where all the exits are. So we can head up, or we can head out. Yeah, okay. Let's have a look around.
A common mirror. Nothing special.
Is it really?
It's carved from dark mahogany. The lid hosts a chessboard with only 9 fields.
Mahogany. I'm assuming I'm gonna have to open that eventually. A chessboard with 9 fields, so I'm gonna make a wild guess and say that's gonna be like one of those knight puzzles, where you basically have to put on a knight and then visit all 9 squares. It's a guess.
The wood is crackling within the flames. The whole room is comfortably warm. The coat of arms of the Wales branch. Our family line is much older.
Yes. Of course, William immediately comes here to gloat about how everything is better where he's from.
Matthias Gordon, Eleanor's father. He was a famous piano virtuoso in his time. I am not familiar with these coats of arms. They are not ours. Perhaps they belong to relatives of Eleanor's.
What's up with the Mario stars in the balcony? That's dumb. Should I go out or up? I guess up.
A staircase leads to the rooms in the upper floor. I'll go to my room in the evening.
Okay, so that settles it. That's great. That means we're gonna be able to go pester Louis. Yes. Wait, what was that? Nothing. Never mind. Let's go. Let's go pester the help. I love it. Oh, this is a big mansion. Is there anything to see? It seems like I don't have a map of this place either, which doesn't really help. We have a window. Okay. We can only leave that way. I guess I'm gonna go have a look at the window.
I can't see inside. The glass is very dirty. Perhaps no one lives in this part of the house.
Yeah, or maybe Richard blew himself up, who knows. What else do we have? A fountain. It's not much of a fountain, is it? It's just sort of a pond with a sewage pipe leading out.
The water is quite clean, no algae or mud.
Yes. Sounds like these people have better help than you do. Maybe
It
you're
reminds me
supposed
of
to
our
steal them.
ill-fated pond.
No.
The water is quite clean, no algae or mud.
I guess he doesn't have anything else to say about it. That's fine. Ooh, flowers. Nice.
I don't know what species it is, but it smells lovely.
Hmm. Okay.
There are many of them around. They probably thrive on the damp air.
Why is this a thing? This is like prime example of fluff text that doesn't really add to anything. I mean, I like fluff text, but it should have a little bit of a bearing on the overall story, not just randomly, hey, look at those flowers.
I've never seen leaves of such vibrancy before. It's probably a very special species.
It's a nice tree. Old garden, main gate. I see, so that's where we came from. I guess we're gonna go talk with our man Louis
Caretaker.
first.
May
Let's go
we
tell him
talk?
off.
What do you want?
I want to tell you that you fucked it.
Do you know that the bell on the main gate is not working?
Yes, I'll know, but I only have one pair of hands. When I've finished with other things, I will attend to it.
Well, you really should go fix it right away. It is Eleanor's wish.
Okay, I will get this done and then I'll fix it.
No, you slag.
I
Fix
think
it
I'll go
now.
now.
No, are we not gonna press him? And this takes us
Can't
back
leave
here.
yet. I'll go back.
Yeah, so there's nothing here. Seems like this place is not as big as the original mansion, which suits me greatly.
Sir,
What?
that path leads to the old garden. Visitors are not permitted back there.
Listen here, you little
Madam
shit.
has given me permission as her guest to go wherever I please.
Oh, in that case it's all right, sir.
Wow, that's enough for you? You're a bit of a gullible bastard, aren't you? What is this? What is this separate building? It looks kind of cool.
I haven't got time to sit here. Pity though, this place is beautiful.
Yeah, it might be nice. Sort of gather your thoughts, you know, buddy? For
The
as many
hose is
thoughts as
fixed
you
to the
have,
faucet with a strong wire. I'll get it off.
you probably shouldn't. Wasn't the guy spraying shit? Oh, it wasn't from the hose. Never mind. What is that? A firm wire.
It is firm and will bend only with difficulty.
Right?
It is firm.
Fine. Why do we have this?
Just turning the faucet should be enough to make the water run now.
Hmm.
I don't need to wash anything yet.
Yet. Right, so we're gonna be back.
There's no way to see inside from here. There's no way to see inside from here.
Well then just walk a bit further, you idiot. Jesus.
An old water ditch. It could be quite deep.
Hmm.
Now it's overgrown with bushes and tall grass.
And he's just gonna walk back, I see.
There's no way to see inside from here.
You're a bit of a numpty, aren't you? You do realize if you just walk a bit further, you can sort of peer inside. You dipshit. What is this? Wow, that is one creepy goddamn fountain. Look at that.
I'd say it has survived from the times of the old manor. just like the old grape that's bearing it. When was the last time water was running it?
Who gives a shit, buddy? Let's just go. Come on. D and JB
According to what
Fraser.
Eleanor said, Richard should be somewhere inside this old house. It seems to be deserted.
I see, so this is where he's doing his experiments.
This hole must let quite a bit of water in when it rains. If Richard stays in this house, it's certainly not in the room with the hole in the roof. Someone dropped it here. Nothing that I would be interested in.
Of course. You wouldn't be gathering trash with your hands, would you, buddy? You hire people to do that.
Locked.
Of course it is.
It won't move a single inch.
Come on, buddy.
Locked.
Use your man strength.
It seems that the key is in the lock on the other side.
I see, so we're doing this again.
It won't move a single inch.
So do I shove a thing under the thing? I do, actually. Right, so here we go. And then I push the wire inside the thing. And grab the key. Classic.
It fits the door of the old house in the garden.
So if it was locked on the inside, that means somebody is inside, buddy. You do realize this.
The staircase doesn't look very stable.
Fuck it. Use
The
it.
lower steps are broken. I can't go up.
Oh, buddy,
There's
come
no
on.
going inside this way.
Upper body strength, buddy. You could climb that.
These boards seem newer than the other ones on the house. Someone must have mended the hole recently.
Fuck it, let's go in. Let's have a look.
The house seems abandoned.
Except for a cat. It can't be abandoned, buddy. The key was on the inside. This is basic logic. The key was on the inside, so somebody locked it from the inside. What is this?
Old advertisement papers, a page with technical literature. 2 ads are marked in red.
And this is not important to you, I see. We have a pen. Nice. Let's steal some shit.
A broken oil lamp. I can't do much with it. The bottom is completely blackened, as if someone burnt something in it. These do not look like cigarette or cigar ashes. There is nothing in it.
Anything else? What's in here?
Just a few sheets of paper, some cards, and 2 test tubes.
Right.
I don't need anything from here. I can't see anything interesting.
Are you sure about that, buddy?
I don't need anything. I can't.
I see. I guess he means it. Never mind then. So we have a pen.
The cartridge is full of blue ink.
You don't say, buddy.
The cartridge.
Okay, what else do we have around? What's this? A stove?
It's empty. Just ashes.
Ashes?
It's empty. Just ashes.
Ah, ashes. I see.
It's empty. Just ashes.
Was there an exit, or did I see that wrong? I thought there was an exit. No.
It's completely dirty.
Dirty, dirty, dirty kettle.
Just soot and ashes. Some old paper.
Okay, let's point out this random paper on the floor and not even give any useful information about it. What is this?
It's tightly shut. It's tightly shut. It is closed by a hexagonal latch.
A hexagonal latch, you say?
They are no use to me. They are no use to me.
So why do you allow me to click on them? Jesus Christ, game, come on.
Tools for maintaining the fireplace.
I guess we're gonna go talk to the kitty. Pet the kitty, come on. No, never mind.
Where did it run?
What did it drop, more importantly? I thought so.
Where is it? It's not in the cabinet. I
There's-
can't see anything there. The cabinet is too dark.
You numpty, there's a secret passage behind the cabinet. How hard could it be? Oh, is that the hexagonal thingy-majig?
A wrench for tightening hexagonal nuts.
There we go. Okay, so open the thing. And we have da-da-da-da.
Cigarette lighter. It appears to be missing a wick.
God damn it. Why is everything broken around here? What is this? A candle. Just a normal candle, I see. And that seems to be it.
An old candle with a firm wick.
Hmm.
It's missing a wick. Other than that, it might work.
Okay. What does that mean? I don't know what a wick is in, like, relation to a cigarette lighter. A lighter doesn't have a wick, does it? Or does it? Like, a tiny little thing? Maybe. Maybe it does. I'm not entirely too sure. It's not really a lighter, it's more of a Zippo, it seems.
Apparently, no fire has been started here in a long time. They are no use to me.
Hmm.
I'm not going to dirty my hands on it.
Yeah, of course not. Samuel dirtying his hands, that would be the day.
I don't want to make tea.
Yes, we hire help for that, don't we, buddy?
Just dirty paper. No, they're actually newspaper clippings. I'll have a look. A young, talented chemist acquires further appreciation. For the second time this year, a promising chemist, Richard Gordon, is attracting well-deserved attention. It has now been a week since he mentioned his work would deliver many improvements to the methodology of mammal blood research. Let's wish him good luck in his work. His research will bring fresh ideas to the domain of biochemistry. Daily Times, 19. The text that follows is illegible. I didn't know we had a famous chemist in the family.
Hmm. How does that help us?
I can't see anything in it.
Buddy, come on.
It's entirely dark inside.
You should be able to use that big bulbous brain of yours just a little bit. And realize there's something behind the cabinet. God damn it. So I'm gonna have to find a way to get this doofus a light so he accepts the fact that there's more inside that cabinet. I guess there's one way we haven't gone yet. Oh,
This
wow.
must be it. Durgam Gordon's tomb. I've got to get inside somehow.
Yeah, what about that building veering off in the distance? Look at that, it's completely gone to shit.
It must have been here for hundreds of years. It may be as old as the ruins of the church behind it. An old carving in the stone tablet reads, Durgam Gordon, 1523. The rest of the carving is illegible. Durgam's memorial.
Wait, so she refused to accept that Durgan died here, but somehow there's a memorial? That makes sense.
Part of the stone fence that the wall could no longer bear. It's sinking into the earth, saturated by the swamp.
I see.
The same species as the other shrubs in the garden. This one doesn't blossom, though. Strange. Perhaps the dampness from the nearby swamp is affecting it. Who knows?
Why is this important?
A dead shrub. Nothing interesting.
Right, so now you actually acknowledge the fact that it's not important, so why elaborate on that? We can head into the tomb, or we can sort of go to the
The
church.
swamp in the rear part of the garden could be quite deep. I cannot go there.
Right. It seems like that's pretty much it.
The grate is locked.
Because why wouldn't it be? We're gonna have to convince Eleanor, or what's her face,
The lock is holding the grate shut.
to actually get us in here.
I can't move the grate with bare hands.
Right, Now I don't immediately know what to do. It seems like I've investigated everything. I might have missed some things. I do have an immediate goal, but I don't quite know how to get to it. Hey buddy, can you actually help me with something?
May we talk?
What do you want?
About the thing.
Louis, I'd like to have a look in the family tomb in the back garden.
There is nothing to be seen there, sir.
I'll decide that for myself. Can you open it for me?
No, sir, I can't. Madam has explicitly forbidden it. I can't let anyone in.
Surely, nothing bad will happen if you let me in. Lend me your key, and I'll bring it back in a minute. No one will find out. It will stay just between us.
There's only 3 people
Madam
here,
would
you
certainly
idiot.
fire me if I broke her explicit order. I can't do anything.
Obviously, Louis won't open the grate. Oh well, at least I know who has the key. I think I'll go now.
What are you implying, buddy? Are we gonna steal the key? Let's see if we can talk to the lady to see if she has anything to say.
Pardon me, madam. I need to talk to you.
Yes, go ahead.
Oh wow, there's a bunch to talk about.
I was inside that old house, but Richard was not there. It looks as though no one has been there for years.
Really? That is strange. I believed all this time that he was there working on something. On the other hand, I'm not too surprised, as he tends to behave quite sneakily where his experiments are concerned.
Are you sure you haven't seen him here around the mansion?
Of course I am. This house is not that large. I would certainly know if he had come here.
Richard seems like a really odd person. May I ask what that composition is that you are playing?
It is from a distant memory. I love this song. It has so much melancholy in it. If you are interested, I could play some more for you in the evening.
That would be delightful. I had a look at your family tomb at the end of the garden. It looks quite well preserved, unlike the ruins on the hill.
Yes, but its base is slowly sinking into the swamp. I have no idea what to do about it. The swamp is spreading more and more. In a few years, I may even see it from my window, and all those annoying insects will be flying everywhere.
Well, that's kind of what you
Do I
get for living in a
understand
castle.
correctly that you do not wish that anyone enter the tomb? I would like to ask you to make an exception and let me in.
I'm sorry, Samuel. I really don't want anyone stepping inside. The dead deserve a dignified rest.
I understand. I won't insist.
No, I'm just gonna steal the key. You know how it goes.
I conveyed your message to Louis. He'll fix the doorbell by the evening.
Thank you.
I think I'll go now.
Does that mean I can actually go up now? I can't. So now I'm gonna have to start figuring out what to do. Which is not my best of skills. Hey buddy, do you have anything else to say?
I'll leave him alone.
Right, right. So that seems to be about it. What am I doing with this pen? Well then.
The cartridge is full of blue ink.
So what? I don't get it. I don't see the point of that pen.
Let's try something.
Wait, so we get the wick out of the candle just to put it in the thing.
It should be usable now.
Oh boy. Right, so that's gotta be enough to actually see inside the cabinet, I assume. Let's have a look-see. Richard, buddy. You've been made.
There is a latch. The back of the cabinet can be pushed off. Where could it lead?
Then how did the cat actually escape? Because it had to open the latch, you numpty. Ooh. You idiot!
Damn! Who the blazes are you?
Haha!
I'm Samuel Gordon.
You scared me half to death. What do you want?
Oh, I'm sorry.
One more have to
I
go.
didn't know somebody would be here.
How did you get in?
Behind an old cabinet, I discovered a passage to a small staircase leading downward. I descended into the darkness and felt a doorknob on the landing. And when I opened the door,
Why did you sneak in so quietly, like a thief?
I was about to say something, but you instantly spotted me.
I'm glad you aren't lying, at least. The sample in that flask was the last I had of that substance.
Ha, get fucked.
I'm sorry to have caused you trouble. It was not intentional.
Your apology will not help me now. I urgently need that substance for an experiment I'm planning to carry out this evening.
Wait, what?
How can I help you then?
Would you want to?
I'll try.
I see. I'm gonna have to play
Great.
Igor.
The flask contained an EX52 oxidant.
That makes sense.
It's neither uncommon nor expensive, but it was my last bit, and I'm not getting any until a new package arrives next week.
Next week?
Well, this place is just too far away from about everything. You cannot even get a stain cleaner in the surrounding villages.
So where am I supposed to get a hold of this oxidant?
I'd tell you if I knew. You could try Leechtail, but you would have to be back by dusk. You should be able to be here on time if
Oh,
you
you're
hurry.
kidding me.
There's a drugstore in the square. That's where you want to go.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
It's a boron oxidant, EX52. Write it down. Make sure of the color, a vigorously saturated blue.
Right,
You can't
right.
possibly confuse it with anything else.
I understand.
No, he
And now,
doesn't.
please excuse me. I have a lot of work to do.
Boron oxidant. Oh, great.
Right, so... I guess I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna leave the exploring for this room for next time. And we're gonna have to, visit the plebs in the neighboring village. That's gonna be fun. I'll see you guys next time.